Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life.
Alright guys, welcome back to Off of the Hamster Wheel. Today I want to go over my portfolios so that you guys can see how we're doing for the previous month. We have now hit 1 month in the year, so the passive income that I've made so far has been pretty astounding. We've had some good gains in the stock market so far this month of January. We've had a lot of premium that we've made, a lot of people playing options, which is great for us selling them. So I'll go ahead and show you guys kind of the breakdown of the past month, and you guys will have to go ahead and wait to see how much we actually made. And trust me, it's a lot of money for how much that we put into the market this month. All right, so before we get into that, I want to go ahead and kind of share my thoughts of the past month with you guys. The market has gone up pretty considerably. A lot of people are saying that it's going to hit resistance and go back down. That's based off of a few events that are going to happen this month and going into February, and there are some things that I'm being cautious about as well. So for one, we're going to have a rate hike. We don't know how much yet, so I think that's going to be in line with what they have already released and said they're going to release. So if that's the case, that may be actually good news. We know that the market likes to react on news that it knows. It does not like news that it does not know. So the market's already reacted to what Jerome has already said, but we'll see what happens there. Second, we have a lot of earnings reports coming out. We already had Intel come out this past week, the last week of January. It was not great, and we saw a 10% decline in Intel, which actually caused me to buy another 100 shares of Intel at the bottom because it did rebound back up the last day of the week to around 6%, 7% down. So it went all the way down to 26, where I gobbled up the 100 shares, and it went all the way back to 28. So we're going to start next week with 200 shares of Intel selling 2 covered calls. So stay tuned and subscribe so you guys can watch how scaling into more covered calls will create a greater passive income. On top of that, AMD is set to release this Tuesday, so their earnings report will be a telltale sign of how they're going to move forward through this quote-unquote recession. I believe that they're going to drop. I say that because Microsoft released a great earnings report and a bleak outlook for the next year, as well as Intel released a bad earnings report and a bad outlook for the next year, and they both went down drastically. AMD is known for its past earnings report to never give a great increase in share price. They always seem to drop even if they release a good one. So with all the headwinds, I'm going to go ahead and just play this whole week, or look at this whole week as AMD is going down. There's a lot of ways to play it. The way to make money on this is to play it like it's either going up or it's either going down, and sell covered calls accordingly. You can sell covered calls deep in the money, but the reason I don't want to do that is because the whole point of this account is to maintain shares. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell far out of the money so that we don't run the risk of losing our shares, and we're going to buy far out of the money puts so that we have insurance on AMD going down. So that's how this week's planned to play out. That's how this month is planning to play out. Guys, make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you're liking and commenting to let me know what you guys think. If you guys have different opinions, I'd love to hear them. This is just how I'm going to do it. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm doing this just to show you guys what I'm doing, and so you guys can learn and just have a little bit of entertainment from it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the covered call portfolios. I appreciate it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the accounts and then try and go through these quickly. End of the month, we made a total passive income of $3,800, almost $3,900 for AMD using double margin. So whatever value I have, which is about 40 grand times 2. So I'm using about $80,000 here, roughly a little bit more. And we made close to 4 grand, which is excellent. Now that margin did cost me $800 this month. So if we take that out, we're looking about $3,000 a month. and that's not a bad way to make passive income by not doing much. Lessons learned this month from my first account, or my AMD account, is stop playing so much in cover calls. That means stop selling a cover call and then closing it out, then sell another one. So moving on, we have our $2,500 account. This is what you guys are probably following this channel for or watching this. We made $128 of passive income off of roughly $2,500 to $2,700. And I say that because we did add $200 extra here in week 2, because we did close out at $2,650. So that got exercised, and we had to add some money to get our value up to $2,874. So we reinvested $36 plus $200. So roughly we had $2,874, $2,874. Again, total monthly income was great. Going into week 4, you can see that I chose a pretty close to the money cover call, and it paid off. We made $50. So really good boost in week 4. Going into week 5, I went ahead at the end of this week after the earnings report for Intel, and Intel dropped 10%. I purchased another 100 shares. So going into week 5, we will go ahead and start selling 2 cover calls. Now, if you guys can't do that, I understand, but I was holding a little bit of money and waiting to see what happened. I still believe in Intel, so I want to be able to start growing that portfolio, as well as show you guys how scaling, continuing to scale a portfolio to be able to sell more cover calls gives you more money per month. Next month, I'm looking to hopefully make about $200. So we'll see what happens, but stay tuned, guys. Keep following the portfolios, keep following my progress, and you guys can see a real life example here of how you can make passive income. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow this channel to get motivated to make your own covered call account and start making your own passive income. Thank you.